What's going on? It's your man Jermaine back at you with another 2K to $2 million update. How y'all doing today, man? I hope everything is going well in your leverage trading journey. I know you're riding with me. We riding together. And let's get right into the update. So, I currently have 3 positions open. A BTC, which is, I have it on 9x leverage. Yeah, I'm going against my rules, man. 9x leverage, I think, is definitely a lot, but I think we're at a low point in Bitcoin. Therefore, I look at it as a lot less risky, and then I don't have a large portion of my account on this particular position. And I believe I'll be all right in that position. I have an ADA, 15,000 ADA at 3x leverage. I do have a significant amount of my balance in ADA at this moment. I look at that as a crypto that will sooner or later have a pump. It hasn't had a major pump like many of the other cryptos that I'm watching. So I'm expecting that to happen soon. But I'm not trying to make a whole lot on this particular trade. I just want to make a decent profit in correlation to my balance. So that's what I'm looking for. And I currently have a Chiliz position open. Now, for those who have been following me, my last update the only position that I had open was a short in Chiliz. For those who don't know, if you see the contract in red with on KuCoin, that means that it is short. If you see it in green, that means it is a long. A long is where you want it to go, the price to go up. A short is when you want the price to go down. You make money with the price going down. Now, as you can see right here, I only have 5,000 Chili. And if you recall my last video, which I do have a screenshot of that. Let's see, enlarge. Okay. What's going on? It's your man Jermaine back at you with another 2K to $2 million update. I don't want to play the video. Y'all are doing okay. Pardon me on that one. Anyway, yeah, it's not edited. I'm going straight through. So I did have this position open. It was actually over $800 in the red, in the negative. Now, even though you have a short open because you wanted to go down in this red, when you see your unrealized P&L, meaning unrealized profit and loss in the red, that means you're losing money, not gaining money, even though it's a short. Okay, it has to be in the green. Realized P&L was $7.97 at the time, but this is from my last video, which was on the 27th, 2 days ago. Well, I stayed up pretty much all night. I'm in the bed. I have my phone with me. For those who don't know, I am legally, medically considered quadriplegic. And so I had my phone in the bed with me. I have a bed that, I'm getting personal here. I have a bed, an adjustable bed. So I sit up in the bed and I might have the TV on going through YouTube videos and things of that nature, but at the same time I'm trading. And that particular night I didn't go to sleep until about maybe 7 that morning, and luckily I was up. And because I felt like I was kind of overextended on this position, which I was, right? I was overextended on this position. That was on the 27th. So on the 28th, I was able to close out that position, that Chiliz position. It says what, 5:27 a.m. It don't say a.m. because it does 24 hours. It's like military time. 9:28. I was able to close it out in $53 profits. So I closed it out, but I still think it has further downside. So I got back in at a lesser amount of my balance, and I believe that I'm comfortable now, so I can ride it down. I'm trying to go down. I believe it will hit 20 cents sometime within the next week or so. So I'm gonna see if I can ride it down to 20 cents. I closed the BTC yesterday for $12, and I closed another BTC for $171. So I made some good profit on the BTC. And, you know, I got impatient. And this is another thing I want to say. I had a buy order in on BT. Once I closed that $171 BTC, I had a buy order in to buy back in BTC for a long position at $18,900 at a half of BTC. I was gonna buy a half of BTC, and I got impatient, and I bought back in at 19,548, as you can see here, right? I bought back in at 19, my entry price 19,548. Sometime this morning, the price action went down to 18.8, you know, a little under 18.9. So more than likely my buy order would have triggered, and I would have had a half of BTC at that price. So right now I would actually be over $250 in profits, but I got impatient. So now I'm $14 in the negative. That's what happens when you're impatient. You have to be patient. This is the key. I know what I want to do. I believe I know what to do and when to do it. I'm just too impatient. And so I got to get better at that. And that's what it is right now, man. That's the update. Let's give an asset count. When I showed the asset count the other day, it was like at about, man, that was about 2-3 days ago or so. Within the last 5 days, it was at like 4,200. Right now it's at 6,100. And that's due to getting a lot back on that Chiliz position and coming out with a little profits, and at the same time making profits more and more. And because of my patience, I know this update is running a little long today, but be patient with me, please. I appreciate that. If you notice, if those who have been following me from the beginning, I've had in the last 5 days or so, I've had over 6 positions closed with over $100 in profit. Here's a $200 one. That was on the 22nd, so that was 7 days ago. Okay. And it started a $100 one right here, $100 one right here, and another $100 one, over $100 one yesterday. Those 6 closes over $100 in the last 7 days was more than I had in the first 4 months of this journey. So what that's telling me is I'm getting more patient with what I'm doing. And so hopefully I get even more patient and be able to be more successful and increase my profits. If we're gonna try to do this within an 18-month period, but we are at 6,000, hopefully we can do 50% by the end of next month and be at 9,000. That's the goal. That's what we focused on. That's the aim. So once again, it's your man, Jermaine. Talk to you soon. Take care.
I hold the lake of place, caught up in this paper chase. So watch me make a pace with punchlines that'll break your face. I'm on the road.